Helicopters are marvels of engineering. They can hover, fly sideways and land in tight spots. This amazing ability comes from their powerful rotors. However, the engine's raw power needs a way to reach these rotors effectively. This crucial link is the helicopter transmission system. It is, in many ways, the unsung hero of vertical flight. Without a functioning transmission, the engine's roar is just noise. The aircraft remains firmly grounded, unable to perform its unique aerial ballet. The transmission is more than just a connector, it is a sophisticated piece of machinery. It manages immense forces and complex speed changes. The primary job of the transmission is to take the high-speed, low-torque output from the engine, or engines, and convert it. It changes this into the low-speed, high-torque power needed by the main rotor. It also typically drives the tail rotor and other accessories. Think of it like the gearbox in your car, but far more complex and critical. In a car, a gearbox failure usually means pulling over to the side of the road. In a helicopter, the stakes are infinitely higher. The transmission is a central component, absolutely essential for sustained flight. Its integrity is paramount for the safety of everyone on board. Consider the forces involved. A helicopter engine spins incredibly fast, often tens of thousands of revolutions per minute. To understand why transmission failure is so dangerous, we first need a basic idea of how it operates. At its heart, a helicopter transmission is a system of gears and shafts. The engine produces power, which spins a drive shaft. This drive shaft connects to the input side of the main gearbox. Inside this gearbox, a series of reduction gears takes over. These gears are of different sizes. Smaller gears driven by the engine mesh with larger gears connected to the rotor mast. This arrangement slows down the rotational speed significantly. It also multiplies the turning force, or torque, which is essential for spinning the large rotor blades. The main rotor isn't the only component that needs power. Most helicopters also have a tail rotor. The tail rotor counteracts the torque from the main rotor, keeping the helicopter from spinning out of control. The transmission system also provides power to the tail rotor. This is usually done through a separate drive shaft and a smaller gearbox at the tail. Furthermore, the transmission often powers other vital systems. These can include hydraulic pumps, generators for electrical power, and cooling fans. So the transmission is a central power distribution hub, not just a simple speed reducer for the main rotor. Lubrication is absolutely critical within the transmission. The gears are constantly meshing under tremendous pressure. Without proper lubrication, the friction would quickly generate immense heat. Transmission failures rarely happen without some form of warning, though these warnings can sometimes be subtle. Pilots and maintenance crews are trained to look for these early indicators. One of the first signs might be unusual noises or vibrations. A new whine, a grinding sound, or an unfamiliar hum could signal that something is amiss within the gearbox. Vibrations that change in intensity or frequency can also be a red flag. These sensory clues are often the helicopter's way of communicating that a problem is developing. Experienced crews pay close attention to the normal sounds and feel of their aircraft. Another important indicator comes from the transmission's oil system. Regular oil analysis is a key part of helicopter maintenance. Samples of the transmission oil are sent to a lab. Technicians there analyze the oil for microscopic metal particles. The type and quantity of these particles can reveal which components inside the gearbox are wearing. An increase in iron particles might point to gear or bearing wear. The presence of bronze particles could indicate wear in bushings or specific bearing cages. This spectrometric oil analysis program, or SOAP, provides an internal health check without disassembling the unit. When a helicopter transmission begins to fail significantly in flight, the consequences can rapidly become severe. One of the most immediate and dangerous outcomes is the loss of power to the main rotor. The main rotor provides lift, keeping the helicopter airborne. If the transmission can no longer effectively transfer engine power to this rotor, the helicopter will begin to lose altitude. The rate of descent can be alarmingly fast. While helicopters can perform an auto-rotation, a glide using the unpowered rotor. This maneuver requires skill, altitude, and a suitable landing area. A sudden transmission failure complicates this emergency procedure immensely. Beyond the loss of lift, transmission failure can also lead to a loss of directional control. As we discussed, the transmission powers the tail rotor. The tail rotor's job is to counteract the torque produced by the main rotor. If the tail rotor stops receiving power, or if its drive system fails due to the transmission problem, the helicopter fuselage will begin to spin uncontrollably. This uncontrolled yaw makes it extremely difficult, if not impossible, for the pilot to maintain control of the aircraft. The helicopter can enter a violent spin, disorienting the crew, and making a safe landing virtually unachievable. In some failure modes, the transmission might not fail completely silent. Section 5. Falling from the sky, the reality of a complete breakdown. A complete breakdown of the helicopter transmission system is one of the most feared events in aviation. When the intricate dance of gears and shafts ceases entirely, the helicopter is effectively transformed from a sophisticated flying machine into a heavy object subject only to gravity. If the main rotor drive is completely lost, the ability to generate lift vanishes almost instantly. The aircraft will begin an uncontrolled descent. While auto-rotation is a designed emergency procedure, its success depends on the rotor being free to spin. Some transmission failure modes can lock up the rotor system, rendering auto-rotation impossible. Consider the scenario where the transmission seizes. The immense forces involved can cause the rotor blades to stop rotating very suddenly. This is not a gentle glide, it is an abrupt halt to the systems keeping the aircraft aloft. The helicopter will fall, often with little or no control remaining for the pilot. The outcome in such situations is almost invariably catastrophic. Even if the rotor does not seize but simply loses power, the challenges are immense. If the failure occurs at low altitude or over inhospitable terrain, finding a safe spot to execute an auto-rotative landing becomes exceedingly difficult. Section 6. A tragic lesson, the Cougar helicopter's Flight 91 disaster. A stark example of the devastating consequences of helicopter transmission failure is the accident involving Cougar helicopter's Flight 91. On March 12, 2009, a Sikorsky S-92 helicopter was en route to offshore oil platforms off the coast of Newfoundland, Canada. The helicopter was carrying 16 passengers and 2 crew members. During the flight, the pilots received a cockpit warning indicating low oil pressure in the main gearbox. This was the first indication of a serious developing problem within the critical transmission system. The crew declared an emergency and turned back towards land. Despite their efforts, the situation deteriorated rapidly. The main gearbox lost all its oil. This occurred because 2 of the 3 titanium studs that secured the oil filter bowl assembly to the gearbox had fractured. With the filter bowl detached, the lubricating oil, essential for the gearbox's operation, rapidly drained away. Without lubrication, the gears and bearings inside the main gearbox began to overheat and fail catastrophically. The helicopter was approximately 35 nautical miles from shore when the crew reported the complete loss of oil pressure. Shortly thereafter, the drive to the main and tail rotors was lost. Section 7. Beneath the cowling common causes of transmission failure. Helicopter transmission failures can stem from a variety of underlying causes. One of the most common culprits is simple wear and tear. The gears, bearings, and shafts within a transmission are subjected to enormous stresses during every flight. Over time, these components naturally degrade. This is known as fatigue. Microscopic cracks can develop and slowly propagate until the component fails. This is why transmissions have a defined lifespan or time between overhaul TBO. Adhering to these TBO limits is crucial as operating components beyond their design life significantly increases the risk of failure. Lubrication issues are another major factor. As seen in the Cougar helicopter's accident, a loss of oil can be catastrophic. This can happen due to leaks from seals, cracked casings, or failed components like oil lines or filter assemblies. Contamination of the oil can also cause problems. Water, dirt, or metal particles in the oil can accelerate wear and damage bearings and gears. Section 8. Guardians of Flight, the vital role of maintenance and inspection. Preventing helicopter transmission failures relies heavily on a robust program of regular maintenance and diligent inspection. These are not optional activities, they are fundamental to aviation safety. Manufacturers provide detailed maintenance schedules. These schedules specify when certain inspections, component replacements, and overhauls must be performed. Adhering strictly to these schedules is the first line of defense. Maintenance technicians meticulously examine the transmission for any signs of wear, leaks, or damage. They check fluid levels, inspect filters, and ensure all connections are secure. This routine work is critical. Oil analysis, as mentioned earlier, plays a pivotal role in proactive maintenance. By regularly sampling and analyzing the transmission oil, technicians can detect an impending problem long before it becomes critical. This condition monitoring allows for targeted maintenance. If abnormal wear patterns are detected, the specific component can be investigated and replaced before it fails catastrophically. This is far preferable to waiting for a chip light to illuminate in flight or worse, experiencing an actual failure. Section 9. Safer skies ahead, prioritizing transmission health. The helicopter transmission is a marvel of mechanical engineering but carries inherent risks if not properly managed. Its failure can lead to catastrophic accidents and tragic loss of life. Vigilance is always required due to the system's complexity and immense forces. Design engineers and maintenance technicians play crucial roles in ensuring transmission integrity. Lessons from past accidents drive improvements in design, materials, and maintenance practices. Awareness of potential dangers is crucial for pilots and operators. Understanding the transmission, recognizing warning signs, and knowing emergency procedures are vital. Pilots must trust their instruments and senses. Investigate immediately if something feels or sounds wrong with the transmission. The get-home-itis mentality has no place when dealing with the main gearbox. Safety must always be the overriding priority. Preventive measures are the most effective way to mitigate transmission failure risks. This includes adhering to maintenance schedules, thorough pre-flight inspections, and using diagnostic tools like oil analysis and chip detection systems.